Let's kickstart this tutorial by having a listen to the drum loop we're going to be working with. So I like the drum loop and I like the sound of the clap, but I'd like it to have a bit more presence. And the way I'm going to do that is with stereo widening. So we can do this in 4 steps. Step 1, we're going to create an instrument rack, and I'm going to do that because I want to house more than one sample on this track. So make sure your simpler is highlighted. Command G is going to turn that into an instrument rack. And we can click on the chain and hit Command D, and we've now got 2 simplers on this instrument rack. I'm going to go ahead and pan them differently. So we've got 35 left and 35 right. You could go all the way to 50, but I find that often it separates the samples just a bit too much. So 35 tends to work nicely. Step 2, we need to load up a new sample. If I just solo this, as it stands, it just sounds like the same sample. It's not enough just to pan an identical sample left and then the other one right. We need to have a change between the left and right in some way in order for us to perceive stereo. We're definitely going to get that because we're swapping out an entire sample. So let's highlight that second simpler, and we're going to hit this hot swap button here in the corner. That's now opened up the browser. And using the up and down arrows on my computer keyboard, I can select a new sample. And if I hit enter, it will load it into simpler. And I can do this whilst the track is playing back. So let's have a listen. Okay, this one will do nicely. I've selected this one because it sounds very similar to what I had before, and I like the sound of the original clap. Also, if you deviate too far in sound, one of them will most likely be dominant to your ear, and it's going to really unbalance the stereo image. So you want something reasonably similar. Step 3, we're going to tidy up the sample, and we're also going to tweak it to make sure it sounds good with all of the other instruments in our drum loop. So let's have a listen. Before we begin, we'll just tweak this in. Okay, so I can hear that the length of this sound is a bit too much. It's not quite fitting the groove. If we look at the original sample, that's around 70 milliseconds long, and this one is closer to about 200. So I'm going to put this into one-shot mode. And then I'm going to just bring in the end marker until it fits nicely with the groove. So let's have a listen. Okay, so I like that there, and pretty much I think that's it. In terms of everything else, it's working well. You might find you need to tweak a little bit of a filter, or perhaps the pitch or the volume a touch, just to get it sitting better with your track. Step 4, we're just going to have a look at the balancing and any final processing we want to do to both of the claps. Let's just have a quick look at the meters here. So as you can tell, it sounds pretty balanced, and it is. You'll know straight away if you need to tweak that panning just because one sample is sounding a bit too dominant. You can easily fix that just by adjusting your panning. And then let's go ahead and we'll also grab an EQ on this track. And this again, it's just to clean things up, but also if you add a little bit of processing to both simultaneously, you'll glue those sounds together a bit more as well. So let's have a listen. There, I'm happy with that final bit of tweaking at the end there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you stay in the loop by hitting subscribe, and please let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments below. Take care.